Good morning, children. Today we start online class for class 10th. In this class, we are going to discuss a few more topics. One of the topic is humidity. Okay, children. Some vapor is always present in air. Some vapor is always present in air. This vapor comes from the process of evaporation. If your mother makes the wet clothes to dry, where your mother keeps that wet clothes? On the terrace. Okay, children, on the terrace. While keeping like that on the terrace, what process happens? Evaporation process happens. Due to the air or due to the sun, the evaporation starts taking place. You also know that evaporation is a warming process. The water molecules which are present in the clothes may collide with other molecules and they flew out or they fly out from the molecules in the internal region, and some of these escaping molecules can be returned back, and the process continues till all the molecules may fly off from the cloth. Then the cloth obviously gets dries. You know that. This was the evaporation concept. You know that. If suppose there was a big sea, okay, children, there was a big sea. The surface of the water waves, due to the temperature of the sun or during the means the temperature at our surrounding atmosphere makes the evaporation process, means the surface of the water starts evaporate. Okay, children, simple example is, if your mother want to cook food, or simply if you need some hot water, then we want to heat it. When you heat it for some time, like for certain time like that 10 minutes or 15 minutes, you may observe some vapors coming out of the water. Okay, children, you may observe that some vapors are coming out of the water. These vapors mixes into the surrounding atmosphere, means they are combining with the air. Simple, they are combining with the air. The concept of humidity says some vapor is always present in air. Where does this evaporation means? Where does this vapor gets means? Simply from the surface of the ponds, surface of the lakes, rivers, next from the wet clothes. From all these kinds of processes, we'll get the evaporation. This evaporation means the vapor process is called as a humidity. See, the definition of the humidity is the amount of water molecules or water vapor, the amount of water vapor present in air is called humidity. Understand, children? Always in the air some vapor is present, but we cannot visualize that vapor. It was in the form of water molecules. Even right now in the room some water vapors are present, nothing but vapors in the air, children. We'll discuss next concept, dew. What is dew? What is dew? I think you heard this term dew. In winter season, at morning times, means at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., you might have observed small droplets of water are obtained or formed on the surfaces of the leaves, grass, or windows or glass surfaces. You might have observed. Okay, children, where you have observed? In your house there was a window. which was made up of glass. In that winter season, at the morning time, you may observe small droplets of water are forming on the window glass, like this, children. Okay, from where these water droplets are formed? What was the reason behind it? Right now we'll see. In winter season, the temperature is very less. You know that, very less. During that time, the air which is present between these objects like grass, flowers, and objects like glasses, windows, all these objects, the air which is present between these objects will become still colder. Understand, children? If the temperature is cold, then all the objects in this classroom will be cold. Okay, children? Due to the climatic conditions, our body temperatures will also change. You know that. Here too, during the winter season, the air becomes very colder, so that all the objects nearer air also becomes colder. This air means, see, this was a cold air right now. This cold air combines with the vapor. You know what is vapor? Vapor means a small mass of liquid present in air is called vapor. In the air, you find vapor, but you cannot visualize it. Okay, children? This vapor reacts with this cool air. When it reacts, what happens? Vapor is nothing but small droplets of water. When it reacts with the cold air, small droplets of water are formed on the surfaces of flowers, next glasses, windows, all this. Okay, children? Next we will discuss what is fog. I want to give the definition for you. The droplets of water formed on the surfaces like grass, flowers, windows, etc. This was the definition. Means in all these cases, we observed on the surfaces. If suppose grass there, on the surface of the grass, on the surface of the flowers, on the surface of the windows, we observe the droplets are forming at that particular region. Right now we'll deal what is fog. Okay, when the temperatures fall very less, if suppose the temperature fall at 2 degrees Celsius, 2 degrees. Okay, right now the temperature is very cool. Then what happens? The air too becomes cool. This cool air again combines with the vapor which is present in the air. Okay, children, when it reacts, what happens? We already discussed in the dew concept, small droplets will be formed. But here, these small droplets formed on the dust particles. Cool air. Consider this chalkpiece as a cool air coming like this, and it always reacts with the vapor in the air. So small water droplet was created, and this was formed on the dust particle. On the dust particle, the small droplet will be formed, and this water droplet keep on floating in the air. In the air, children, keep on floating. It never comes down like dew. It always keep floating on the air. Then all these several droplets combining, then we can assume it was a fog. You might have seen at the winter season. Right now it was simply we can say rainy season, but we can visualize the mist or fog. Understand, children? You can visualize. Then what is the concept of fog? Says the the droplets of water, the droplets of water formed on dust particles in air is called fog. If we assume, if we consider thick fog, then it may consider as a thick mist. Understand, children? If suppose thick fog is there, this can also be known as mist. Thick mist means you cannot visualize whatever the object is coming in front of you. If suppose you want to go in a particular lane, you cannot see the objects on either side of the road, what was present on the road. Children, we'll deal next concept like boiling, freezing and melting. These are the last three topics, children, we have to deal. So we'll discuss in the next class, children. Thank you, children.